What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of King's Court. It's your man, King Real. I'm joined today with nobody. My man Max has a prior obligation that he had to take care of. And then my man Jay Money, man, he was trying to make it back home in time so he could be on the show tonight. But his flight got delayed, so he had to catch a later flight. So that's what the story is, why my guys are on here with me. But hey, the show must go on. The show must go on. So let me bring up the chat, man, so I can start hollering at some of y'all who are in here. We have one WNBA game. I know I told you guys that I was going to say fuck the Storm and stay away from Storm games, but I think we're going to make a bet on this game tonight. So let me bring up the chat, man. First of all, let me find this shit. Where's it at? I don't think it popped up yet. Might have to go on Twitter to get it. But yeah, man, I can't do a show by myself without having a chat up. So give me 1 second, you guys. 1 second. I gotta be able to interact with somebody, man. Be able to shoot ideas off of you guys. Let me get to it. Speaking of NBA though, man, I want to talk to y'all about that. About DeRozan, man. What y'all feel about DeRozan's situation, man? DeRozan saying that he felt like he was, I guess, the scapegoat for the team and shit like that. I really don't see it that way, man. I just feel like they wanted to change the shit. They wanted to change it up. The same old team, it wasn't working. So of course you're gonna have to change things up a little bit. But his situation and to me personally, it's not him. You can't blame him. You gotta blame LeBron. LeBron being in the East, man. That's hard on everybody, man. That's like Jordan being in the East at that point when nobody's making it to the finals. It was Bulls. So you gotta look at it that way. Kind of like in the West a little bit too when it was Kobe and Shaq. It's just a dominant bunch, and LeBron was dominant, man. It was LeBron, Kyrie, Love, and Toronto. Even though they had a good regular season, it just couldn't get past that hump of being LeBron. Like I said, you gotta look at LeBron a little bit like you would look at Jordan in that instance. At least that's how I would look at it, man. And the fact that LeBron isn't there, I think if DeRozan was still on that team right now, they'd probably be in the same situation they're in right now. They'll probably be in the finals if LeBron wasn't in the East. So I do like Kawhi, though. I think Kawhi brought a lot to this team, but this team already won games without Kawhi this year. They showed they could win games without Kawhi. They won them nicely. They beat decent teams, especially Golden State. Like I said, I bring it up a lot. They beat Golden State without Kawhi already this year in the Oracle. So if I was DeRozan, I can't really feel too bad for him, man. I mean, I feel bad for him, but I wouldn't consider him a scapegoat. And then my next topic, man. Matter of fact, what's up, Viper? What's up, Keith? What's up, Brian? Everybody who in the chat, man. What's your take too on the Lakers, man? They hired another coach today, man, because they got rid of Luke Walton, and now they have Frank Vogel, Jason Kidd, and now Lionel Hollins. I know Hollins took his Grizzlies team at least to the Western Conference Finals, their first appearance ever in like 2013. I mean, they have a nice. I don't know what to call these coaches, man. And then I know Hollins took Kidd's job after Kidd from the Nets or somewhere around there too back then. So I don't know what to call this coaching staff. I mean, they do have some veteran coaches. I know Hollins won a championship with my Portland Trailblazers years ago, but I wasn't even born when he won that damn championship. So can't really say nothing about that one. But Frank Vogel, Kidd, and Lionel Hollins coaching the Lakers right now. So I'm intrigued, but I want to know how this Lakers team is going to look next year, man. I really want to see what they do, who they pick up, what pieces they go after, man, especially with this coaching staff. I mean, they have some good coaches. I like Lionel Hollins a lot, so I think they have some decent coaches, and he did nice work with the Memphis Grizzlies when he had them. What's up, Mikey D? It's a nice SBR to not have a link today. That's why people are having trouble getting here. What's up, Ray? Oh, it's not the link? Well, I need to retweet my shit on Twitter, man. So I couldn't find it either at first myself, man. But hey, everybody trying to work, man, so you got to give everybody some slack. You said Lakers are falling apart, big rebuilding project. Man, they rebuilding with their coaching staff already, Keith. So that's what we're seeing right now. And then Kawhi, man, another little thing in the news. Two things about Kawhi, man. He bought a home in Toronto, so it looks like he's going to be staying there, Canadians, man. At least that's what the look is. At least that's what it's looking like right now. But looks like he may stay. And then on top of that, he's suing Nike for his claw. They said Nike took his claw symbol when he was with Nike for a little bit. He didn't give permission to it, and they went behind his back and they copyrighted it, and it is theirs now. So he's suing him for his claw. He's saying fuck Nike. He away from Nike. He New Balance all the way. And he bought a home in Toronto, man. So I think the love that he's getting up there, the fact that he has the man has a whole country, man. I mean, it's Canadian, continent, whatever you want to call it, continent, country. I'm out with the geological, but you know what I mean, man. He got everybody on his back, man. They love Kawhi, so he'll be able to do whatever he want, man, from Vancouver to Toronto to where the hell he want to go up there, man. He want to he's gonna be the man in Toronto. Of course, he's gonna be the man in Toronto. Buying the house up there is big news for Raptors fans. That should kind of take a lot of the little shrug you have to like relax a little bit. Whew. You know what I mean? Hopefully he stay. Hopefully you guys win a championship. But him suing Nike too. I didn't even know. I thought Nike had invented that. I didn't know he had the one who sat down with his hand and drew the emblem and shit like that. So that's what it is. Look to the chat. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. But and then the next little topic, we know no KD. We knew no KD was coming back. At least that's what I already had figured. No KD back, period, at all with this team. I mean, he may make an appearance depending on how the series go, but no KD. I think that's part of the reason why we already watched that line drop from 6 to 5 that fast. Just the whole notion of no KD. So this is a point. But then also with the Clay situation, he is game time decision. Everybody for tomorrow. Me personally, I think the best bet if you like the Raptors yesterday, period, you should have got the Raptors at +6 when you saw them at the +6. I heard Jimmy say earlier too, man, if you missed the +6 in the money line, that's exactly my feeling, thoughts on that as well, man. You missed the +6, probably take the money line, go for it, just go for the gusto. But it's like Golden State over here. This is some good news to you, at least watch the line drop. But the bad news is the fact that Clay is game time decision. But I can't really trust Golden State like that, man. It could be fucking with us. Even when Clay was talking about it, he expects to play. He'll find out game time and whatnot. It looked like he wanted to laugh, like his little smirk. I don't know. So they could be playing. They could just be effing around. So if it drop any lower, man, Golden State fans, if you guys see a 4.5 or a 4, I mean, I don't think we'll even get there. But if it does go to a 4.5 or something tonight with money coming in on Raptors, man, I would hop on that if you guys like Golden State. I mean, it's way better than hanging the 6, you know. So it's up to you guys. I know a few people who had played the game last time, the Golden State Warriors game when Golden State was up. They took the -6.5 or somewhere around there. They ended up and the Raptors ended up covering the little 5.5 and +6 I had. So 6 seems like it's going to be kind of high in this series. This is going to be kind of a tight series, these games. I don't think Golden State blow them out at home. I know Stephen A. disagrees with me, but I don't think they blow them out at home. Well, that's my opinion. But what's up? Let me see if we got some questions in the chat. My man said Raps tomorrow, Warriors are too injured right now. I feel you, Kevin. You said that 5.5 is moving lower, but you still got 5.5. I seen a 5 earlier on my William Hill, brother. Yeah, this is a pretty good final series, man. What's your guys' take, though? What do you guys think if the Bucks is there right now? Would this series be tied 1-1, or would the Bucks have a 2-0 lead, or would it be an 0-2? I'd love to hear what you guys think, man. I think right now with all the injuries, I think when the Clay went out, I think the Bucks would have won that game too in that situation. But that's just my take on it. If it was the Bucks, I could possibly see the Bucks being 2-0 right now, but that's just my take on it. If it wasn't. He said Looney is an important piece as well. Yeah, and that Draymond Green double-double. I think you guys should hop on that Draymond Green double-double if you guys can. I mean, I don't have that up right now for me, but it's been +300, I think, about every single time. I don't see why that's just not an idle bet now for everybody taking a Draymond Green double-double. Or I want to look into his prop bets, too. I most likely I have props. You know what I mean? I do props every time it's a game. One of these playoff games, I've been rocking with some props, so I'll look for some props. But I do like the Draymond Green just blindly. I like Draymond Green. And speaking of blindly, man, today, oh my goodness, y'all. I don't know if any of you guys had that game this morning. I thought the game came on at 11 because my app kept telling me 11 o'clock, but I forgot I knew it was an early morning game, but I forgot it came on at 8 o'clock. So I got up right when I seen the line and realized, oh shit, the game was at 8 o'clock. I put a bet in. It was dropping too, and I got it at 3. It got down to 2.5, and then the full game was at 6, but it got down to 5.5 when I had it. So, but then it got all the way down to 5. Lose the first half with the goddamn with the Sparks today by 0.5 point, 2.5. Well, I lost by a point, but a lot of you guys lost by 0.5 point. These girls could not make any layups. They couldn't miss. They missed every shot at the rim. It seemed like it. That early morning start, man, struggling. And my man, I'll give you a shout out tomorrow, brother. I didn't have your shit written down right here, but he said the same thing to me in my DM list. He's like, man, that early morning start, we got to start paying more attention to that. Yeah, you're right. I thought it started at 11 because some WNBA games will come on at 11 or 10 and shit, but that shit came on at 8 o'clock this morning. So even my app was off by telling me that the game was usually it corrects the time and puts it in my time. So if I would have seen 8 a.m., I'd be like, okay. But it was just strange, man, to lose a game by 0.5 point. Anybody had the 5.5, like I did, lost by 0.5 point. So it's like I lost a game today by 0.5 points, bro. I was frustrated, y'all. At like 9 o'clock this morning, I was already frustrated. There was no point in hell I should have been frustrated that early in the morning, man. I want to drink right there. I want to pour me a shot. Like, man, I'm going to start drinking right now, day drinking. But nah, that wasn't the case. My man said his first WNBA bets ever today. Was no doubt freestyle, no doubt. You said you caught the fourth quarter on Sparks money line late. Yeah, that's cool. And what's up, James? What's up, underdog? He said, "Oh, son of a bitch, I thought the game 3 was tonight." No, not game 3 is tonight, brother. Game 3 is tomorrow, bro. Game 3 is tomorrow. Game 3 is tomorrow. And then everybody, you gotta visit Vegas too, man. I just heard some crazy shit a little while ago, bro. It's a guy going around raping drunk men, bro. Tourists. When you get drunk and shit, I don't know where he picking them up at, where he getting them from. I don't know if it's an Uber driver, what they were saying, but it's a drunk dude. It's a guy running around here raping drunk guys. So make sure you guys, like, you know how the ladies do, when they travel in packs, we don't go out, they all band together. There's always two women out together. It's that buddy thing. Guys, you visit Vegas, you might want to have a friend with you. You don't want to get in that wrong Uber or wherever, be drunk on these streets, and before you know it, man, you getting raped. So be careful, man. Watch your cheeks. Watch the cheeks out here if you visit Las Vegas. Protect your cheeks. That's all I gotta say. Protect your cheeks. Yeah, Vegas is wild, bro. But it's just all right, King. We got our favorite time of the day coming up. You already know what time it is, man. It's gonna be 4:20 time real soon. It's just kind of hard doing the show, you know what I mean, with no games really on, man. So we're gonna dive into the games. You guys got some questions, let me know. You said you jumped on the over 212 yesterday. Yeah, now it's back at 213. No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, me and Jay had fun yesterday, man. Shout out to my man Jay too. I know he probably still on the plane if you rewatch the show or not, but man, but shout out to my man Jay. Like I said, my grandmother passed away around this time last year. I was talking to Jay about it. What my man said, he said, "Man, I'm gonna pull up on you." What did he do? He flew down here and come and hung out with me, bro, to kind of get my head out where I was getting ready to go into a dark place, man. So that's some friendship right there. And I appreciate Jay for that. That's some stand-up shit, man. The man came out here and fucked with me, bro. When I was getting ready to go to a dark place, man. I was about to start really day drinking and all that other shit, man, But he came out here and kicked it with your boy, so shout out to Jay. Let's get to this game, though, man. We can start capping this WNBA game if you guys want to, man. The Lynx and the Storm. Lynx, #1 in defense team, holding opponents to 66 points. They're 10th in pace right now. That's first, actually, holding team to 66 points and first in defense efficiency. Storm, second in defensive rating. They're holding their opponents to 72 points. That's a mad difference. That's a big difference, though, 6 points right there between the two, but not that big of a difference. Storm right now, their problem is they can't hit a three-point shot, man. This team is a three-point team, but they're missing two key players. Bird, they're missing Brianna Stewart. I mean, that's their heart right there, eight wing players, you want to say. They're missing their KD and Curry right now for this team, you know what I mean? So what you have out there is a Klay Thompson kind of ran team for this team over here with role players, with Joe Clark, with the people like that. And Clark is back, so that's a big thing for this team. They got Clark back the other day when she had won a championship overseas. She's finally back, and her first game back, she looked really good as well. Storm, though, 18 and 76 from three right now. 134 total rebounds in 4 games. The Lynx, bro, they're a tough defensive team. They've only given up 10 3-pointers all fucking season so far. What's your guys' thoughts on this game, man? I love the fact that this game is at home for the Storm. I know the Lynx are 7-3 versus this team, but this has to be a revenge spot already for the Storm over here. They just lost to this team on the 29th of this month to 61-72. The ATS is 5-5 between the two last 10 games. Like I said, Minnesota 7-3 record versus this team. I like the Storm here. I wish I had the Storm with the +2, but I understand it's at home. I needed that line. Matter of fact, open my book up right now and see what that line is at. It was at -2 when I hopped on here with you guys. I wasn't even going to play the game, but I'm like, man, I got to play something. I'm going to be on some baseball plays tonight, too, telling my man Jay and Dave LA and some baseball as well. I cashed some tickets yesterday, rocking with Jay in the Sportsbook on some baseball. My man Jay know what he be talking about too, man. So y'all gotta start fucking with my boy Jay in that MLB, man. He be on point as well. So I had a good time yesterday. I was sitting in the Sportsbook and watching the game with that man. But back to the WNBA shit. It's at 2 still. I mean, if you guys want it, I would just say this is how I would play it. But I would take the Storm -2. Revenge spot for Storm. I expect Storm 3-point shots to start falling. I get the fact that Lynx are a defensive team. They kind of slowed Collier down when they played the last time. She only had 9 points off her coming off a big game before then when she had shot like 80%. They held it to 9. I think the Storm are a better team at home. Their crowd will be rocking. Plus, they just been on the road. This team has beaten good teams already. They beat the Mercury at home. They turn around and beat forget who they beat, but then they lost to bad teams already, so they should be up for this game. Back at home after a road trip. Give me this Storm here -2. When it comes to the total, like I said, with both defenses, one is holding teams to 72 points. The other team is holding teams to 66 points. I would lean towards the under here, but we won't see poor shooting from the Storm like we've seen already from three. I expect them to get their 3-point shot going. So I would lean. Now I'm only gonna lean nowhere when it comes to the total. I won't even lean. The line is telling us to take the under because it also has dropped, but I can't take that either, you guys. I'm just gonna leave that alone. But I will take the Storm -2 here. I mean, I expect this team to be bad this year, but not as bad. It also came out and showed me something. I expected the Lynx really to be the bad team this year, and this team has already came out 3-0. Let me go to the injury reports, make sure we don't have any new injuries coming out because it is WNBA. They will tell us some shit at the very last minute if they choose to, and that's the worst part about this shit. It's kind of worse than NBA at times. Let me see. No injuries. Lynx. No, Augustus is still out, but they got Christmas Kelly in. I know she was game time a couple times, but she's playing. Yeah, basically Maya Moore. We know she's gone. Griffin suspended. To me, she's suspended. When it comes to the side for the Storm, Zealous is out. Clark is game time decision, and Zealous is out. Now, that may change our mind right there. That may change the mind. So Zealous is out. Wickham is in. Let me see something, you guys. Let me see what this Alicia Clark news is, because she's big. She just rested. That's just the rest from Saturday. Okay, so she should play tonight. Okay, that's good to see. Yeah, with Clark in, I like the Storm here. So I'm gonna bet the Storm -2, man. It's gonna be a bet that I end up making. I'll hop on it. Look at the money line right now. It's sitting at -135, but I'll just take the 2 with the -110. One game on tonight. I'll lay a half a unit on the Storm. I mean, fuck it. I'll throw $100 on the Storm tonight. Go 110 so I can make some change. That's how I play it. Even though I really kind of want to stay away from the Storm team right now until I get them to see a little bit more of them. Revenge spot. Number 2 defensive team versus number 1 defensive team right now. I'll take a shot with it, man, and I'll rock with the Storm. Let me hit the chat, man, see if the chat got anything, any comments in here. So yeah, we was having a good time with the Sportsbook. Yeah, you're right. Best of luck. 127 cents for 2 points to go to ML money line on Storm. Oh, I don't know what you're saying, Mikey. Let me go. I'm missing some comments. He says he was in Vegas this past weekend and ran the Liz Cat Bridge. That's a big woman. You always see the aces out here, man. They be all around, man. They be you probably was at a Panera Bread somewhere, huh? When you saw them. I ain't ran across Liz yet, but I'm definitely gonna have to give me a picture with Liz. I know she's gonna be towering over my ass, but definitely gonna be towering over me. Yeah, she big Asia. When I ran the Asia, I ran across a few aces, a few little WBA players. Some of the players you don't even know who they is unless they're big names, and you be like, oh, that's so and so. But yeah, no doubt, dog, no doubt. Let me go. You said you think Clay will re-injure herself. I think if he play, he will injure himself again. I mean, it's a hammy, but we just watched Kawhi, man. I mean, I think Kawhi hurt, but he playing through all that shit. He's still out there balling. I mean, when it's the finals, you guys, and you got a handful of games left before your season is over, you have a handful of games. I mean, some people could push through certain injuries, and you could go out there and perform. I mean, shoot you over some, ice that day, whatever kind of treatment. I mean, these are professional players getting paid millions of dollars to go out there and play. So they'll figure out some kind of way if they really need him out there. If he's not as hurt as we believe. I mean, the man said he's optimistic. You know what I mean? That he'll be playing. So we'll see. We just have to see. He said he's at his own mouth. He's game time decision. So I don't know, but making all this money with all these facilities they have, I mean, they could give him they got the good drugs, y'all. They could probably shoot him over some shit where he don't feel nothing and go out there and play. But so I don't know, but I just think it's gonna be an uphill battle for Golden State. You guys answer your question if they don't have Curry out there, not Curry, but Clay out there in Game 3. Another Raptors had to be kicking themselves in the ass. Like, man, we had that Game 2. He went out and we just couldn't capitalize and win the game. And even at the end of the game, all they had to do was go play some defense, and they let the Warriors knock down that open 3-point shot on them. I think, who was it, Iggy? Or whoever knocked down that 3. I mean, they could have played some defense, got the rebound and shit. They only been down 2 or something, and still possibly walked away with a 1-point victory. I sent the game to overtime. I was hoping for an overtime, but who knows? They should be pissed off too. They've been in Oakland now, so they should be okay. They wasn't there before. Get back to their game plan. Trust the coach and shit like that. But it's 4:20, and you guys know what it is on Kings Court at 4:20. You grab your dabbies, you pack your ball, you bro your joint. Just don't make sure you don't break your way down on no grinders. You don't want none of that grinders because it kind of move all your little crystals and shit. Plus, you're not getting a real solid feeling if you ain't breaking that shit down yourself by hand and sprinkling the crop. Well, I'm not gonna give you guys a history lesson on how to roll up, but it's 4:20. It's time to get lifted and feel gifted on here, man. So thank everybody who is tuning in, man. We got 53 of us. You said because without KD and him, the +6 Raptors is begging me to take it. Yeah, the +6. You still have a +6. You still have a +6. I would say take the +6 Raptors if you like the Raptors. If you like Golden State Warriors, hopefully you can see this line drop a little bit and then take it. But without Clay, that's really a tough call, Golden State Warriors fans. It's not even me, supporters, not even shit on them. I wanted to take Golden State this game. I've been saying that, man. Golden State game 3 at home is what I'm gonna be on, but I didn't expect this injury. I didn't expect this shit. I think if Clay wasn't injured, this line might be even higher. It might be sitting around 7.5 right now if Clay wasn't even hurt. So it's the fact that Clay has an injury we don't know about, and the fact they announced that no KD is playing tonight. My man Keith said Rays, Astros, Brewers Club parlay with Storm. Good luck to you, brother. That might gotta be a nice little payout right there. Nice little payout. I know my man Jay was telling me hop on Indians -1.5 plus the 150 in the run line. I was gonna parlay that shit with the Storm. I don't know if the Indians game came on yet. I don't know if I missed it or not yet. So I want to go in the casino and make that bet, but might have to just in play baseball. That in playing baseball been some shit right there. But you say no KD, and my man Mikey D said Storm -2 at 105, Storm money line -132, and best of luck. So 27 cents difference for those 2 points, expensive as fuck. You're exactly right, Mikey D. That's a big. That's what I looked at too. I'm like, damn, I should say 135. I'm like, fuck, 135. At least you getting the 105 for the -2. My shit making me get the -110. So yeah, you got you got to beat me by 5 cents right there. So you should be all right. Any more questions, thoughts on NBA Africa? Q, that's a good question. That's what I was asking Jay yesterday. I don't really have no comments on NBA Africa. I really don't even know what the fuck NBA Africa is. Does that mean they're going to have, is it just a development thing over there? I haven't really looked into it too much with Obama. I don't know if it's a development league over there. Are they going to have actual teams over there? They're going to be playing against our teams over here. I really don't know how that shit works in NBA Africa. And, I mean, we have some South African players who came from over there. I mean, shit, the Greek Freak right now here, he out here balling shit. You have Matumbo. Can we call him a Nuke Bowl? Great. I don't know. We call his ass black as hell though. But I don't know. You have some. So it's great. I mean, it's great to see it expand. I really do want the team though. I wish we could get a team up here in Las Vegas. I know we had talks before. Well, last season I was hearing rumors about us getting the Pelicans, but that was before the owner passed away. They're talking about moving the Pelicans here. After he passed away, I think it was. This is after or before. I forget. I think it was a kid about selling the team, but I doubt we get the Pelicans over here at all, especially with the draft picks they have coming now, what they plan on building. I wish Seattle get another team. So I wish the NBA just had more teams. I wish the WNBA had about four more teams. I wish the NBA had at least 2 more teams. What do you guys think about that mid-season shit they're talking about bringing up? The mid-season tournament too, man. I think we touched on it a little bit yesterday, but a mid-season tournament, I don't know exactly how it would be. Or play till you win, like for the last spot for the NBA. But I know the NBA plan on doing some moving and shaking some things around in the next 2 years, man. They changed the shot clock on us this year. I didn't really notice it as much until I realized the pace of the game did speed up a little bit. I did like that aspect of it, but they did some changes. So hopefully they change some shit around. We get a mid-season tournament instead of this crappy-ass All-Star game they be putting out there, man. Nobody want to watch that All-Star game. I'm so tired of the slam dunk contest. How many times can you dunk a goddamn basketball? I will not be impressed with the slam dunk competition until I see somebody dunk another person. Only way I'm going to watch it anymore. If you're not grabbing and picking up an actual human being and dunking them through the goddamn basketball hoop, I can care less about the dunk competition, man. So I want to see something else. Let me see. Any more questions from the chat? What about the total sitting at 212? WBA with 16 will work for sure. Yes, exactly, will work for sure. Do I play poker? Yeah, I play a little bit of poker, bro. I'm not the best. I play poker. I also play spades and dominoes and all that shit. I be online fucking around. I wish I had a site that offers some dominoes, man, because I be on that shit playing too. And plus, I play for change too, so y'all want to play some dominoes with me or something online, hit me up in DM, and we can play some little domino games for some change. What you say? You said you getting one? That Vegas William Hills? I don't know. I'll be coming in late to the question, so I don't know. Doug Anderson, King, and Jay like the over 212. Yeah, we like the over 212, man. That's a I think I'm definitely going on. You said best dunk ever was Spud Webb. I give this. I think Spud Webb. Spud Webb had the dope dunk, but who else was it? That's not MJ. What dunk? Didn't Grandmama? What did Larry Johnson do? Was that the 360? Before I forget what LJ did, but I like LJ shit. I think Blake Griffin dunking over the car was kind of unique as well, man. And the best dunk ever to me has to be the Vince Carter arm in the rim. I think that has to be the best dunk ever. I mean, that shit that takes a lot. That takes man preciseness right there, bro, and then strength to hold that shot. I think the Vince Carter one may be the best dunk ever, in my personal opinion. GSW 4.5. Now you said it's at 4.5 right now. Yeah, that line dropping, bro. You like Golden State, man. That 4.5 is where it's at. I wouldn't take a plus 4.5 Raptors. Though. I definitely would not hop on a Raptors plus 4.5. You done lost yourself a point and a half right there. Basically 2 points because the six would push you if it landed on six. So yeah, you would need a six. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it, bro. I would take Raptors minus 4.5 right now. Golden State possibly Golden State, but not Raptors at that number, Raptor fans. So anybody liking Raptors right now, I definitely want to take that. And I probably would. I mean, I should have teased it too, man. You talking about a 212 with that over yesterday? I should have teased that shit when it was at 6 as well. I should have did a 4-point teaser or something, put the Raptors at plus 10 and brought that total down to 208.5. That's the way I should have did that shit yesterday. I think that's would have been a definite fire shit. I'm kicking myself in the ass now thinking about it my damn self. 6-0 for Raps? Yeah, it has to be. What y'all thinking about? Well, yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow. You say I like the poker. Oh, energy and poker. I just found it. What site do I use for Poker King? I've been playing on my poker up here, bro. Las Vegas. We got pokers, but not Poker Stars. Las Vegas. Oh, what the fuck is it? The main one. Everybody be in the tournaments, and I'm brain fart right now. But you can play on that shit. I can play poker up here and then go pick up my cash and shit from the little casinos and shit from Caesars and little places like that. But I don't be on it that much, man. I be playing a little free roll shit. I don't be having the balls and the golf to just throw big money down on poker, but I fuck around with it. Every time I go play in the casinos, I get a little too drunk, so I kind of get up because I just get tired of pacing there and sitting there and shit. It get kind of boring as fuck. But people blowing cigar smoke in your face, so I'm gonna get my ass up and mopping around. But I'm a domino spades guy, all that type of shit. So I have a blast. But man, this is the show, y'all. I did it all by myself. No games, but one game. We talk, we bullshit. Half an hour show. We got games on tomorrow. We got some WNBA on tomorrow. The whole group will be back tomorrow. We'll be capping this game in fully. We'll have prop plays. We'll have first quarters, first halves, the usual shit from the usual cast. My man J Money, my man Max on here. I think it's Wednesday tomorrow. I think Jimmy joined us. I don't know, but I know he's a busy man as well, so I'm gonna have to check with Jimmy and see if he's coming on with us tomorrow. But the one play I'm on tonight is the Storm. I'm taking the Storm -2 at -110. That's my only play. Thank you guys for coming to rock with me. Me solo dolo. A little nervous because I don't know what to really say when it's by myself, but shit, I pulled it off. I'm gonna pat myself on the back, man. But you guys helped me out, man, with some questions from the chat. And you guys said, do I like Golden State -3 first quarter? Justin, I can't answer that question, bro. I can't answer that question because I don't know if Clay's playing, brother. And -3 first quarter. Goddamn, the whole game is right now. I'm answering at 4.5, so -3 at first quarter. Shouldn't that -3 first quarter be like a half a point right now or a 1? I don't know, brother. You might have to look at that book again. Yeah, Storm was 1.5 earlier. It's back down to 1.5 now. Well, fuck it. That's the play. But I'm gonna take it. So I'll holler at you guys tomorrow, man. Thank you everybody for tuning in and rocking with us, man. Rocking with me. Until then, get your cash on in baseball and good luck to everybody. Deuces. Oh well, deuces again. Deuces the third time. I guess we still online. I guess we sit here politic and bullshit then. Larry, you there? We done, bro. I got nothing else to talk about. There we go.